Hey, welcome to Make Mark Studios. I'm Miss V. Today we're going to be talking about how to draw a light bulb. We're going to be using toned paper, a pencil, some colored pencils, and a roller to draw this activity. Before you get started, I always recommend testing your colors on toned paper. See how they perform. You'll notice that there's definitely a difference working on toned paper than on white paper. We're going to get started by using our roller to draw very lightly our grid lines, corner to corner, make an X, and then we're going to draw a plus sign through the middle. Keep it light. You don't want to see this too visibly. Feel free to pause this if you want to sketch out your light bulb. Lightly sketch the contours. Take your time with this step. Feel free to do a little bit of light erasing if you need to. Just like with the grid lines, keep this contour sketch fairly light. The light bulb's fairly symmetrical, so strive for balance and use that vertical line as your line of symmetry. Next, we're going to start lightly layering our colored pencils. I like to layer a variety of hues slowly until I get to the achieved color. You'll notice with colored pencils that if you push too hard right away, it will get to a point where it doesn't take any more color on the paper, especially when you're working with toned paper. So it's important that you build up your colors slowly, lots of layering. In my drawing here, I'm really exaggerating some of those orange and yellow tones to give it that glow effect. As I go a little further, I'm starting to layer in my bright lights and my darker tones. You'll notice that I switch colors a lot, so I'm constantly layering different colors, again, to achieve my desired hue. As you finalize your drawing, you really want to start to push the contrast. So darken the darks and brighten the lights. You're essentially creating light on paper to create that glowing light bulb. So really exaggerate those colors and the bright whites. Burnishing is layering your colored pencils enough so that you get that nice waxy coat. So you want to strive for that. Now, what I'm doing now is adding a little white acrylic paint to really make my highlights glow. This is optional, but it really does help to brighten up those final highlights in your light bulb. I'm using a really tiny brush because there's a lot of fine details. There's all those cool little lines that make up the filament of the light bulb, so really analyze your photo reference to get those cool filament lines throughout your light bulb. This step is really fun. It brings a lot of life to the final drawing. Now the last thing I'm going to do is add just a little bit more colored pencils once my paint is dry. Again, just to have fun and exaggerate those tones, and here's my finished work. I hope you found this video tutorial to be helpful. Feel free to subscribe for more videos from Make a Mark Studios, helping you to make your mark through art.